Welcome back. My name is Nigel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how you can improve your credit score in as little as 30 days. All right. Um, and I'm going to give you guys off a list of methods. There will be some upcoming videos where I'll be going more in depth on some of these different methods and how you can use them and take advantage of them in order to build your score in a very short span of time. So, the first thing, first comes first, is going to be Experian Boost. This isn't necessarily your best method because most banks will actually factor this out of your um, credit report. Also, because it will impact your debt to income ratio, raising it. Um, However, it is an option where on the Experian website, you can go and you can add this to your Experian credit report. It won't add to your other two credit reports, but it will allow you to report positive payment history for bills and phones, rent, different things like that. Um, utilities and different things like that you can use to in turn boost your credit score. Then the next thing, of course, would be to get a authorized user trade line. Granted, authorized user trade lines are also something that can be factored out by certain banks. However, it's a very quick way as long as you get it right around that statement date and you get on before it posts. That person's credit history will be reflected over onto your report, and you can take that account's history and use it on your report, and in turn boost your score and go and apply for credit with certain institutions. The next thing is to dispute any inaccuracies, collections, or charge offs that are on your credit report. Um, this is a great one because the majority of the time when we're trying to build our credit score back up, that's what the essential issue is the accounts that are currently on our report and not us not having credit. I'm going to talk about just not having credit towards the end of the video. But if you have bad credit or things like that, go ahead and dispute off, any of those bad accounts, and get them removed so that way you can go ahead and begin building your credit. Another thing is a goodwill letter. So in the case of you currently, um, having an account, but say it has current missed payments, there is times where you can send in a letter or call into that bank or financial institution and get them to remove those missed payments. The next thing is to refinance loans. When you refinance a loan, it actually pays off the first loan and opens up a new loan. So you're going to be paying off that first loan, cutting off the clock on that loan. You could potentially call that creditor and even get those late payments removed because you can tell them, hey, I'm going to send you a check to pay off this particular account in full. Will you remove those late payments? So this is a time where you can combine methods, combine the goodwill letter, with refinancing the loan. And once you do that, boom, you've got all your late payments removed. You've got that account paid off. Now you can start fresh with a new account. The next thing will be to consolidate your loans. And basically the same concept. You get one loan, package all your loans together, pay off all your old loans. If you need to use the goodwill letter with any of those loans, go ahead and do that. And you can potentially free up multiple accounts, um, consolidate them into one payment, one interest rate, as well as getting rid of late payments. Reporting constantly, it'll only be one payment altogether. The next thing that you can do is depending on the type of loan. Typically, this works with student loans. Sometimes certain credit card issuers will do this as well. You can do what is called an income based repayment model, where they can't charge you more than 10% of your income per month as a payment for that particular account. Um, This can be extremely helpful when you're trying to build up your credit report, because all you have to worry about is actually, you know, paying that 10%, but you don't have to worry about paying, all these different crazy payments that could be extremely high, and cause you problems for that. Of course, eventually you'll have to pay the balance off in full, and it may extend the terms, but temporarily it may be beneficial for you to kind of get back on your feet and get your finances back together. Um, Next is going to be, a forgiveness with student loans, or, or forbearance, or, with other loans, they may call it a extension, basically where you can call in, say, hey, I'm going through financial hardship. Is there any way that you could extend my loan out a little bit, so that I can focus on paying some other bills? And then as soon as I get myself financially sound, then of course I'll pay you all back. Um, and then we have, of course, pay down your debt. If you have the financial means to do so, start attacking your debt. Forget about saving, forget about all those other things where your money's going and being wasted, and just focus on attacking your debt and paying it down quickly. And last but not least, probably the one of the best methods out of these, when used individually, is to get a primary trade line. No, I'm not talking about a consumer finance company, a My Jewelers, or something like that. Get a secured card. If you can't afford a secured card, find one of those no credit check, free revolving lines, and get something positive reporting to your credit report that will build up your credit report day by day, and allow you to grow your credit profile naturally and as a primary, rather than using someone else's history. So, with that being said, as always, thank you guys. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Twitter and all other platforms. And as always, thank you guys. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.